Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. If you remember in the last episode, hold on one second. For some reason my audio is not working properly. There we go. Sorry about that. In our last episode, we set up the magnetic rings, magnetic coils, I call them rings for some reason, and we set up electric motors. And the reason why we have those, why is that not doing anything? Ooh, okay. We're having a bit of a shortage issue there, but again, we're going to work on that later on. But we got this set up because we want to start making the electromagnetic turbines, which are used in a lot of things. They're used in, let's see, in the reinforced thrusters, which we're going to be using. Let's move out of the way here, so it's not as loud, the machines. Because these here are used in the particle containers, which we need to make the more logistic towers, as well as, well, for right now, the logistic stations, but they are used in more things than that. These are also used in Mark II belts, and we also have, they're used in reinforced thrusters, which we don't have any titanium smelting yet. The reinforced titanium alloy, we don't have that yet, and also for the sorters Mark III. So these things are used in a lot of recipes. So we're making things slowly here. We're not quite saturating a belt based on this build. It's just kind of also we have, oh, we're doing okay. We're doing okay because these right now are producing one every 2 seconds. So this should be around six per second, give or take. What is the hold up here? Oh, it's because of the way the crafting speed. This is only 0.75. So you kind of negate that. Anyway, we have quite a bit of each of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these up to supply. And we are going to watch drones. Where are they going to be coming from? I'm not sure. But we can, let's just do a little flight to see where they're going to be coming from. And we can follow them. There they are. They're going to go all the way out there. That's right. This is where we started this build at. And they're going to be requesting, I have 25 in there. I don't want to put more than that just because I don't have that many left. But we are getting there. Again, this is baby steps to sort of get these up and running. Again, I don't need tons of these. And this build, because these are on a 2-second cycle, 2 per 2 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is to saturate a belt to have 1 per second, which will really help. Now, we're going to burn through these electric motors and magnetic coils very fast, but at least it's something. Where are these bots? Oh, what a shot there of the planet coming, up there. That's pretty cool. Or sorry, our gas giant. Are these going to come or not? Let's see if we can find the drones. They're pretty far away, and oh, here they come. Let's turn around. Oops. Where are we here? No, I'm totally, totally. Oh, here, over here. I know these are going to start coming in, so I don't really have to mess with them too much. And the next thing, we're just going to let that run, and we're going to put the other one that we have in here, which it can probably go there, or maybe here. Doesn't really matter. And the problem is again, you put one of these down, it just kills the power. Actually, oh, our power is actually, well, now it might drain it. Yeah, it'll drain it a bit, but that's okay. And then here, I just want to put 25 there, 25 in there. And what we're going to be making here, is it coming in yet? It should be soon. Oh, here they come. That's what a cool animation that they come in like that. Very neat. We're going to start unloading that, and we're unloading that, and we should start spitting out once they get there. There we go. Perfect. Because these are taking 2 over 2 seconds, which is 1 per second, which is, this is doing 1.5 per second, but it's over 2 grid. We're fine. This is definitely keeping up because it's saturated. And there we go. Now it's going to be, are these saturated at the bottom back yet? Not quite yet. They will start saturating the belt to pumping out. And again, it won't be exact 6 per second because these are at 0.75 speed. But nonetheless, we have some. And I am going to, if you right click and drag, you can choose how much as you want. And actually, I don't actually need that many. Shoot, now that I think about it, I have so many here. I don't know why I took so many. Actually, I do, because I want to get Mark II belts. These I can put back in. Those I'll hold on to. And let's just check our power real quick. Yeah, we're running low. Dump some more hydrogen fuel cells, or what are they called? Hydrogen fuel rod. And there you go. So we're obviously going to need more drones in this, but until we can start producing them a bit faster, I just want to leave it like this. So basically for this run of drones, you spit 129, but I took some, so I'm not sure exactly what it spits out. Now the next thing is we want to get processors up and running. And let's just take a look at the recipe for this. Now I know I had a smaller build just to make them. So this basically, it needs 3 to get 1 per second. So we can just do that. And then it's also going to need, come on, it's going to take these silica microcrystalline components, and they are on a 2-second timer. So I basically, because here I have 2 every 3 seconds, but I have 3 of these machines. So I basically need to get 2 per second. And these produce 1 every 2 seconds, which means we're going to need 4 of these, which isn't a big deal. Silicon, we don't have in the network. Copper, we do, I believe. But I can dump silicon in the network. And then to make these, we have circuit boards, which I don't think we have in the network, but we can make them. Do we have any slots? We don't. This only has 3 slots, so we're actually going to need 1 more tower. Actually, no, because we don't have silicon inbound yet. I'm just going to go to the other planet and grab some and just stick it in a box. Or maybe I'll. Hold on, let's see where we're at here. If I can squeeze some more out of it. I always like when I'm spinning around. I always like to hit N to orient myself north. This is this build, which is a bit janky. I did redo this a little bit. Again, we're lacking iron, as you see here. So we're going to have to work on that at some point. Maybe not in this episode. What do we got going on here? Here we're dumping iron. Again, it's just not... All the drones... It's actually, I think it's just a supply issue. Oopsies, why did I do that? It's just a supply issue. We have the iron is in there. It's just the supply issue. Now, I don't think we have these in the network anywhere, do we? Well, we had a tell just by doing that. And we do not. So that's fine. We're going to set that up momentarily, because all that takes is... copper and iron, both we do have in the network, so we're good to go. So let's just set this build up. So it's a 4-to-3, which is a better ratio than a 2-to-3, which is, I think I previously had that. And if we have, let's just check one more time. If we have 3 machines, that's 1 per second, but let's just double it up to 6, because if we have 6, actually if we have 12 machines, we'll need 8 per second, which is not hard. And then if we have 12 machines, we're going to need, oh, geez, I don't even know what. 2 per second, that's 1 per second. So we can't, one every 1 second. So we can have a maximum of 6 of these on 1 belt. So we can't do it that way. You have to do it the other way, which again is fine. Let's just start here. And we can do 2 rows of that, and we can do this. And sorry, I don't want to do it that way. My mistake. And we're going to do 1 more, and we're going to do 1 there. Because this coming in, we have 4 of these. So it's basically we're going to be using 2 every 2 seconds, which is 1 per second. And we have 4 machines, so we're using 4 per second. So I can't really double up this this setup with what we're using now. It's just the belts can't handle it, and until I can start mass producing the other belts, I don't really want to do that. Now we could set up 2 of these arrays, 1 on each side, which might make sense, but for now, again, this is just still all early game stuff just to get this up and running, because I don't want to have to keep messing with these. What do these need? I don't want to keep messing with these too much. And then this is going to be, we actually might put that build right next to this, so these can actually feed into that like that, and then in, out, and then we can just copy paste. That can go away. Let's get some power poles in here. We can put 1 there and put 1 there. And then, okay, so here we basically need 2 every 3 seconds, but we have 3. So we basically need 2 per second for that. And these produce at a rate of 2 per second. So that's easy. And they take copper and iron. We're going to have iron coming in. We have copper coming in for those. So we just need iron coming in as well. So I can just actually put this right. Copper's going to come in there. So I think I'm going to put another one of these over here. Oh, there we go. Another delivery. Perfect. Just like that, I guess. And this is going to be processors. And again, they're at 2 per second. So I want to do. We have a few of these MK2 belts. Let's just make a few more. The MK2 sorters. Because when you're dealing with 2 per second, you need one because this can only do 1.5 per second. So that's not 2. But these can do 3 per second, which is perfectly fine. Okay, that's going to dump those. So we just need iron and we need copper. Can we make another one of these? We can't even jankily put it together, can we? I think we need these. So we need silicon. Yeah, I think that's we're lacking right now is silicon. I really want one more of these stations. Do I have any? Because I need iron, copper, silicon. Iron, copper, silicon. So that is actually the 3 that we have. But, I think I'm just going to... Do we have silicon somewhere over here, don't we? Because you can take a trip up to the other... oops, that's not where I want to go. Up to the other planet, which we're actually going to take some of these while I'm thinking about it. Up to our other planet, which is Beta Valorian. Let's see, which one is it? The lava planet. So Beta Valorium 1. Eventually, we're going to get up there. But again, for now, see these are coming in, which is fine. Here's some silicon. I'm just going to actually just take all of that. And again, it's not going to be much. I always like to take that if I can. And then we should have... Did I actually not bring any silicon back? I think we just set it up at the other place. And where are we going to find... What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, I want to find the hydrogen fuel cell build, which I think is... where did I put that? Oh, it'd be up here with the... where I am... Don't you hate when you get lost? Over here. Okay. It's over here. There we go. Do we have any titanium in here? Shoot, we don't have any titanium in here. And we do have some here. So I'm just going to grab a couple stacks. We're kind of maxed out now on materials. But I think we should be able to make... I just need one more of these. And that's all we can build because we don't have any more steel. Which is fine. It'll build in about 5 minutes. Look at these. Oh, it's so cool seeing the drones flying. That's like a thing of beauty, as they say. There they go. Unfortunately, they're not going to where we want them to go to. Because this build, again, we don't have any in there. I don't think we have any copper. We actually need 2. I want to make 2 towers. We're really doing a lot of flying this episode, aren't we? I want to make 2 towers. Where is our steel? Because steel, we don't need steel in the air yet. But I want to make another one of these. Oh, shoot. I'm going to need iron. I'm guessing iron is the issue here. Do we have any here that I can just steal? I can steal 200. Oh, no. What am I lacking? I have graphene. I have copper. Is it copper? No, is it? Well, I can't do that because now we don't have any space left. So I got to ditch something here. That can go away. Bye-bye. And then that can go in there. Okay. Because we're making one now. And I can make one more. This is going to be, geez, what is that? Almost 8 minutes. But that's okay. I'm not concerned about that. It's just, we actually aren't doing any science building either. So let's just check that out. Let's finish setting this up while we're here. I don't think I have any more drones. So what we're going to need to bring in here is we're going to need to bring in iron or copper and iron, which is not a problem. I don't know if we actually have copper on the network. And we're going to put these out, and let's just make, say, 2,000, 2,000, yep, and 2,000. And then here, how many drones do I actually have? I have 75. Split that, split this, split that, and that would be 25. And there you go. And then here we're just going to go demand and demand, and this is going to be supply. Now, we don't have copper in the network, which is fine. I'm just going to dump that in there because this is going to be processors. Yeah, then they're going to go right out to get that. So the copper, we have to put copper in the network, which we're going to use our other tower for. And then the silicon I'm just going to put in a box because I just don't have, I just can't, I'm not set up for, this is a little bit of a jankier way. I just don't have the towers set up for that. So, and then this is going to take copper coming out. If I can do that, thank you. And this is going to take copper out. And we're just going to run it like that. And then does it need? Okay, good. So I have this set up properly. In, and then we're going to use the fast ones. Oh, you can't copy paste recipes that are on like a 4:3 ratio because you're going to end up putting inserters or sorters in the wrong spot and it's not going to work. Okay, so this is all going to get dumped in here except I'm going to keep 100 out for myself. And this is going to get used up. So how much do I have in here? 400, 600, 700, and we need 2 per. So we got to make 350 of these, and yeah, we should be able to get 100 and a couple hundred of them at least. So copper you don't have, and then here we need iron. So this is just going to be just a small. Actually, I'm not going to need much iron at all, I don't think, and I can just run that up the side again. I'm going to try to not do completely janky builds, but for now, I need the copper. I can't do that. I can't do it like that. Let's just do this like this, that, and then this can come up like this and like that. And we're going to do that can dump out, please. And then we're going to have 2 of these. And then the copper, I don't need 3 of these. Oops, sorry. Copper's going to do that. And then I got copper is going to come in here. So I can just extend this down. And yeah, this is a bit of a spaghetti mess. Because I'm trying to conserve how many towers I have or how many towers I'm using. Sorry. So the only thing we need is we need the copper coming in. Everything else is set up. But again, this will produce 1 per second, which is better than nothing. So what we need to do now is we got to get copper in the network and then eventually silicon. But I think we have some copper over here that's just sitting idle. Where is it at? I know I saw. Here we go. And here I can actually start dumping other things in the network. This is copper from this node. Let's put another. Let's see if we get how much we can actually get out of that. And we're using it for making that just to go into that, which again, this is going to be replaced at some point. Let's see how I can do this, because you should. Why can I not put that there? I should be able to dump the second one onto it there, and I believe doing it that way will preserve the first one. I don't think it will. Oops, go up, and then how do I go down? Not like that. Geez, come on, mouse. Thank you. I guess just to right here. Wait, what? What? Oh, here. Okay. All right, come on, brain. Now, I hate using a tower just for copper. But once we start bringing back more silicon, we can use a tower for that. Now, again, this one doesn't. This I don't think is actually doing anything here. Let's just power this up and see how much power we are losing. We're okay. Since this one is just going to be supplying, I don't really need to do anything. I don't have to put drones in here because yeah, as soon as I put it in, they're going to start coming. What else can I put in the network here that we have an abundance of? We have glass. I don't know if we're going to need glass for anything yet. Nothing. We're not doing chem plants quite yet. Again, they're going to be on a hub anyway. These I can just make by hand. Here, we're going to leave it. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to fly back to the processor build. There we go. And we should, oopsies, come on. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to blueprint this. So you can click and drag and click again, use now, and I'm going to double this up because we should be fine with that. And again, this isn't an ideal setup, but it's the setup that we have. And I'm just trying to roll with it until we can get something better set up. Once we get, interplanetary logistics, well, then we'll be, laughing, as they say, right? Because we are too close for that one. Okay, so we're just gonna do that, and we're gonna put this one. What am I doing here? Oh, okay, I see what I did. Was that right? Yeah, and then this one is gonna have. Hold on, where the silicon is coming in. Oh, okay, I see where it is. Okay, here I can get rid of this and get rid of that, and then the silicon is just gonna dump in here like that. And let's put one more belt. Okay, there we go. That's fine. And then here, this is gonna be copper coming in. All right, and this copper is gonna come into there. Copper will then loop around to here. This is gonna be our output, which is gonna go like that. And then this one is, I could actually pull this off of a. You know what? I'm just gonna do it like this. We're wasting a bit of belts here, but now we can actually have instead of producing 1 per second, we'll produce 2 per second, which again is better than nothing. But it's automated. Do we actually have any? In? Oh, we don't. Why don't we have any in here yet? What was lacking? Oh, I think it was just the copper. I think it was just getting the copper in. Was the excuse me, which was the problem. We're going to run out of this very quickly because it's all going to feed down to this one. But yeah, what am I going to do? But look at that. We have 10. Boom. We have 10. Awesome. We have 12. This is something because it's good to automate. Even if you're just automating a little bit, it's still better than nothing. How is this other station? Oh, we have it. We actually don't need the other one. I'm not sure why I needed two. It's because I wanted to do this with the silicon. But we should probably fly to another planet. And we can actually. This is 3 inputs, three things. That's charging. I don't know why it didn't show that it was charging properly. Yeah, we're hurting for power because this is trying to charge all these drones. Because as soon as they come back, they recharge. And now we should be fine because the tower's charged. Yeah, we're. Well, one thing I wanted to do, which we can actually maybe set up now, is even though our planet here is 98% solar, that's better than nothing. And we can start laying out massive solar arrays. So we're going to take a step back from making stuff like this, and we're going to see once, how do we make solar panels? Now, some people make this super early on, which I don't disagree with. They're just basic items. So, excuse me. Yeah, just basic items again. Now, the next thing we should put in the network, honestly, is circuit boards, which maybe we can just do that right here. All we need, we have one tower. We can put the tower right here. Let's do that. Why not? I mean, we're kind of redundantly doing this, which could go away, but I'm just leaving it for now because it's not hurting anything. We're going to bring in this, we're going to bring in this, and we're going to bring in 2,000. I'm going to do 2,000, and we're going to make circuit boards, which take 2 per second. So we're going to be really making these like crazy. So let's just put that to 3,000. And again, we need those. Shift or control right click does that, and then we're going to demand, and I can actually bring these in already. And as soon as I hook it up to power, we're going to be drawing all the power we have. We're going to be hurting. But boom, there they go. Okay, so this is just this can just be a very simple build, because I only want to use. Do we have any Mark II belts? Actually, I don't think we even made any. We can do Mark IIs just to show you how that works. How many can we make? That should be plenty. Have at least 100 drones for a planet in the air. That's awesome. So cool. The good thing with Mark II, where Mark 1 belts you get 3, Mark II belts you get 3, and Mark 3 belts you get 3. They all have 1 second craft time, so you're basically getting 3 per second. So if you queue up 100, you're going to get 300 belts. Because I think we're actually going to do that. Because if you remember, circuit boards are used in these, which the processors, but for here we don't need that because you only need 1 machine per 3. And until we can start really upgrading this, which we might do that in a couple episodes, I even like doing this off planet because you need silicon and you need copper and iron. That's all you need for this, and you can set up a huge array, which we may do. Anyway, we're gonna make these. So basically, you get 2 per second. So on a Mark II belt, we can move 12 items per second. So we can have 6. If we have 6 machines on each, if we have 6 machines, so we have 3 machines on each side, that'll saturate that belt. So that's pretty simple if you ask me. I mean, I can actually bring that up and dump it in there. 3 machines. Now again, because we're not using assemblers Mark II, can we actually make any of these? No, we can't. It's not going to be the full 3 per second, but you kind of ignore that in a sense. Let's see, output, copy, paste, copy, paste. Ooh, lack of item. I got to make a couple of these, and I can make a bunch. Okay, cool. And then set the recipe. We can copy. Are we not making these yet? What's the problem? Oh, we are now. Okay. And we're going to paste. Now, again, some people, I set these up a little bit backwards sometimes. All right. So what are we going to need coming in? We're going to need 1. So this is going to be a 2 to 2. So we're going to need 2 per second. And we have 6, which we're going to need 12 per second. So we can actually do this all at 1 belt. But it doesn't really matter, I don't think. We're going to do that. We're going to put that here. This one's going to be the copper belt, which again, we wouldn't need to use Mark II for it. But we can at least, why not, right? Let's do input, copy, paste. And then, exceed a total energy consumption of 1 terajoule, which I think is 1,000 megajoules, I think, which kind of makes sense, right? And this is going to be iron, as I said. Boom, iron. And then the copper. I guess I should have taken this a different way, but whatever. Do that. Bring this down. We have enough belts, I hope. We do. And our drones are working faster. This is excellent. And how do I actually have that set up? I actually have these 1 back. And then we're going to do input, copy, paste. Why do we not have any? It's because they're still building it. Okay, and now we can actually start. How am I going to do this? Here and here. If we have full power, kind of. Look at that. This will not saturate a belt because these are only moving at 0.75 speed. So we're actually only making, instead of making 6 per second, instead of making 12 per second, we're making 9 per second. But still, look at that. In that short amount of time, there's going to be 100 any second. As soon as I make the first 100, I am taking them. Oh, there. Now I took all of them. Okay, cool though. We made progress today. This is, excuse me. This is the type of builds I like to do. Using fast belts in assemblers assemblers aren't quick, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Here we're going in here, and what are we lacking? Oh, we're out of silicon. So I think next episode, we have 186 made at least. I think next episode, we're already at 30 minutes. We are going to get off planet, and we're going to go do a silicon run, which actually we can run there now. And what I actually want to do is I think I want to just put silicon. Oh, I can't. This is used up. All these slots are used up. I should actually redo this a little bit to use this one as a silicon inputter, which we'll do that in the next episode. Or maybe I'll do it off camera. Like I wasn't thinking I should have made this array first and then dumped this into this, but nonetheless, it doesn't really matter. But we made good progress today. We set up our processors, we set up our processors, our circuit boards, and we kind of did some janky stuff with Mark II belts and made just enough stuff, enough items to get our planetary logistics stations up and running. So anyway, I think that is a good place to stop for today. And remember, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm really trying to grow the channel to get my subscribers back up to the numbers I had on my other channel. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.